What's good, fellas? Welcome to this presentation. Today I want to talk about one of the qualities of a grounded masculine man. Actions speak louder than words. To me, a man who's grounded in his masculinity is more about actions than he is about words. You know, he's not the guy that's going around saying, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm about this and I'm about that. You just see it in his actions. You just see it in his behavior. You just see it in the look in his eye. You just see it in his body language that he's about what he's talking about. He doesn't need to brag and boast, I'm this and I'm that guy and I'm better than him and I'm that and I'm this. He doesn't need to do any of that. He just moves. He just acts. He just is. He doesn't have to try. He doesn't have to, convince anyone. He doesn't have to explain himself. He's just a proactive man. And he makes shit happen. That's another one of the qualities of being a grounded masculine man. You make shit happen. How do you make shit happen? You figure it out. You do whatever it takes. You do whatever is necessary. You get whatever knowledge you need. You take whatever actions you need to take. You drop whatever excuses, whatever limiting beliefs, right? There's nothing that you won't do, obviously. We stay ethical, we stay moral. But within ethical and moral means, there's nothing you won't do to get what you want. And you don't have time to talk about it. That's a waste of your energy, man. Just talking about shit that you're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, or, that would be great. And this is, bro, the grounded masculine man is too busy making shit happen, bro. The other guy is over here, yeah, that girl's cute, man, I should go and talk to her. The grounded masculine man is already over there talking to her, you see? That's the difference. The difference is, to me, the man who's grounded in his masculinity, he lives a life of action. He lives a life of forward movement, right? He's progressing. He's evolving. If you talk to him today and you talk to him in a week and he has evolved. He's stronger mentally, stronger emotionally, he may even be stronger physically if he's working out, right? While the other guy, the passive guy, or the guy that, is full of shit, he's still in the same condition. A year later, you go up to him and he's still having the same exact problem. Man, I still can't talk to a girl. Bro, it's been a whole year and you still can't talk to a girl? Bro, I overcame my fear of talking to a girl. I, have a couple girls in my rotation now. One of them wants me to marry her. Like, that's what should happen in a year. You shouldn't be having the same, bro. If you're going like constantly with the same issues, you gotta tighten up, man. You're not really stepping into your masculinity the way that you should. Things can happen very quickly if you just, you tap in. You see, the things I speak about now, I didn't know. I figured this stuff out through trial and error. I figured out the importance of being a masculine man through trial and error. I figured out the importance of being grounded through trial and error. I figured out the importance of authentic expression and leadership and all these things through trial and error. But I'm telling you exactly what to do. I'm telling you, you want to be more attractive to women. If you want to create more wealth, if you want to be more powerful, if you want to live the life you want to live, you need to become grounded in your masculinity. You need to be the type of man that's going after what he wants, and you accept the challenges of life. Don't run away from it. When fear shows up, that's not an indication to turn around. That's an indication to look and see, is this a healthy fear or an unhealthy fear? See, a healthy fear is if you see a lion. If you see a lion and you run, I'm not going to call you a pussy for running. I'm going to say you're smart. That lion is going to eat you alive if you don't run. So you should run. But if you see a woman you find attractive and you run, now I'm going to look at you and be like, bruh, kind of looking like a pussy now, bro. Like, that's just a girl. You should be able to talk to her. Now, I'm speaking like this now because, yeah, I put my work in. But I used to be that guy that would see the cute girl and I would go the other way. Why? I was afraid of rejection, afraid of failure, afraid of what if I'm not good enough, afraid of what if her boyfriend shows up, afraid of this, afraid of that, afraid of that. If you are watching a movie and the main character, you were watching the movie and the main character was afraid to talk to a woman, would you be like, oh yeah, I want to be like him? No. You want to be like the guy who can see the woman and go, even if he goes up to her and gets rejected, you'll still be like, well, he still went for it. And see, that's the mindset you got to have. Stop worrying about rejection. Stop worrying about all that stuff. The fact that if you see a girl and you go and you talk to her, bro, respect. I'm not one of those dudes, if we go out and we talk to women or go out and approach women, the last thing you're going to hear me say is, oh, did you get her number? Or that. Bro, I'm just going to give you your props because you went and talked to her. Because 99% of guys would have made an excuse. Okay? But then once we get you to the point where you can talk to her, now now it's time we need to get some numbers, man. Okay, then you get some numbers out. We got to get some dates. Then you get some dates. Now we need to get these girls into some kind of romantic sexual relationship. And then now you can have a rotation or you can have a long-term girlfriend or whatever you want to do. But there's steps. There's milestones. And you got to enjoy the process, man. Don't be so focused. I need the girl to be happy. No, you don't. When you get the girl, it's going to give you temporary happiness, but it's not going to make you happy. It's the experiences along the way that's going to make you happy. It's the character of man you become that's going to make you happy. It's the little small things that you experiences you have along the way. It's the whole entirety of everything that the world has to give you. That's what's going to make you happy, not just getting the girl. I'm telling you. I thought that too. I thought, oh yeah, if I just get a girlfriend, I'm going to be so happy. You're going to experience a temporary feeling of happiness, yes, but it's not going to be long lasting. No woman can make you happy. You have to fall in love with your life. You have to love yourself. You have to know that you don't need anyone, but you want to create certain experiences. There's a difference between needing something and wanting it. You got to be the type of man that wants things because you appreciate life and you want to experience different things in life, but you don't need anything. When you need something, you become desperate and you push it away, you repel it. When a woman can feel your desperation, bro, she's like, I don't know, ew, I don't want him. We already know this, right? The women always go for the bad boy, the guy who doesn't give a fuck. It's not so much that he doesn't give a fuck, it's that it's a challenge for her. It's something for her to move towards. She has to grow. She has to be better. She has to raise herself up to get the girl. Yup, and you become vulnerable too, bro. Can you expand? Can you expand on what you mean by that? And you become vulnerable too. Yeah. So yeah, when the guy is not so attached to the girl, she has to raise up to his level. That's what they want. They want the guy that makes them have to improve, that makes them have to work. If you make yourself so easy for her, then it's whatever. She's gonna throw you in the friend zone, bro, or reject you. You're not a challenge. You see what I'm saying? So the quality here, man, is actions speak louder than words. A grounded masculine man is here to take action. He's not here to talk about what he's going to do and explain himself and, tell us, oh yeah, this and that. He's the dude that's already doing it, right? You show up and he's already working. You show up and he's already doing his thing. When you're attracted to her, you become vulnerable, bro, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, so I have some thoughts on vulnerability, okay? The thing with vulnerability, it's an interesting thing. Because I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think it's the way it's communicated. So, for example, if I tell a girl, I will share vulnerable stories with women, but it comes from a place of strength. So there we go. That's the key thing. Vulnerability, the issue with vulnerability is when you demonstrate it from a place of weakness. Yeah, that's going to repel her. That's not going to attract her at all. But if you communicate it from a place of strength, that's different. So, for example, one of the things I tell women is I told them I used to be shy, but then I became confident. So I'm being vulnerable. I'm telling her, yeah, I used to be a shy dude and I couldn't get a girl to save my life, but now I'm a beast. You see, so I'm being vulnerable, but I'm being vulnerable from a place of strength. Like, yeah, this is something about me. I'm opening up. I'm telling you, like, that I'm not perfect, but I'm also telling you that I didn't stay in that condition. I improved and became greater. So I actually use vulnerability in that way, and it actually works. But yeah, like if you're just being vulnerable in a pussy ass way, then of course, yeah, it's not gonna it's not gonna help you. So yeah, fellas, just wanted to share this with you. Just be a man of action. You know, be a man of faith. That means you take the actions that you're afraid to do as well. Those things that you're afraid to do. If you go in your heart, you see, when we're in our head, that's when we're afraid to do shit. Because in your head, you start analyzing, oh, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? Da-da-da, da-da-da. What if this person laughs? Da-da-da. But when you go into your heart and you go in a place of love, there's no fear in love. If you can, this is like a little, I don't know, maybe it's a secret that I want to share with you. I live a heart-centered life. That's what allows me to not necessarily be fearless, but just like more so courageous and faithful, because I focus on the positivity. Like instead of me thinking, okay, I see this girl and I think, oh, what if she rejects me? I think, what if she accepts me? That's a different mindset. You know, guys like to think, oh, what if it doesn't work? But I like to think, what if it does work? And that's a practice, because you got to retrain your mind, because the mind likes to go negative a lot of times for you know, that's for some reason it's wired like that. But we want to switch that and think positive. You know, what is the up to doing something? What is the good thing that can happen? Don't focus on the bad thing. All right. So yes, fellas, the advice is actions speak louder than words. Take this advice, go and apply it. If you need support, coaching, you want to work together long term, you want to join the mastermind group, you know, if you need support, if you want to move towards your goals faster, you want guidance, you need feedback, you know, you want to know my secrets or what's working for me, whatever it is, man, reach out. I have opportunities for you. Of course, it's not going to be free, but there are options. I'm sure there's an option that will fit your budget. And, you know, the whole goal is for you to hit your goal. So whatever your goal is, you tell me what it is. I'll let you know if I can help you hit it. And I haven't seen any goal. I don't believe there's any goal that you can't hit, especially if you have the right support. You know, sometimes you try to do things on your own. You have blind spots. You can't see certain things. But when you have the right support, the right guidance, especially someone who has done or is doing what you want to do, you can just be like, oh, what do I do? Yeah, and then you just streamline the process. All right, so if you need help, reach out. I'll see you in the next videos. Peace.